Hi, I'm Neil of Team Teacher, teaching, living and raising a family in China. Today we are going to look at a choose your own adventure reading lesson. Let's check it out. A choose your own adventure reading story lesson is just like those books that you probably read as a child, where they have a story, and as you read the story you'll come to pages that require you to make choices on which direction the story is going to go. So for example, the hero of the story encounters a monster, and then it will give you a couple of options of what the hero will do when they are interacting with the monster. Does the hero fight the monster? Does the hero run away? Does the hero talk to the monster? Does the hero give the monster a nice big kiss? What you have to do is, when you choose one of those options, you then turn to the page that's specified and you continue the story. And sometimes it gets to the end of the book and the end of the story, and sometimes it continues the story, or even you turn to a page where the story finishes. Well, that idea has been used for story lessons for teaching English. And there are many of these choose your own adventure PPT stories out there, and we've put a couple on our story website, and you can check out the link below to get your copies of those. There's generally two types. The first type is the one that is like a book, so it has a clear beginning and a very clear end that you progress towards, and in the middle that's where all the choices for the adventure happens. An example of this would be like the Mario PPT choose your own adventure story, where the princess gets kidnapped by King Bowser, and then the students have to go through the reading class and choose how Mario is going to get the princess back, and at the end of the story Mario saves the princess. So very clear beginning, clear end, and an idea of what actions they should choose to sort of progress the story to the end. So the very hero's journey. The second type of choose your own adventure story is one that is very much just create your own story. It's that story that has a beginning, but it's not got a really clear plot. It's kind of like some sort of Lewis Carroll esoteric kind of random slides sort of bunched together that students can create their own story from. I find students quite like that sort of idea, and it works well with the older students because they can't predict where it's going. One thing I would advise is, if you're going to do one of those sort of stories, is that you always include an icon, like a timer icon, in all of your slides. So if you're getting towards the end of the class and you need to wrap it up, you can click on that and it will bring you to some random end slide where maybe they wake up from the story, and that's kind of like an ending to the story and an ending to your class. If you are wanting to build one of these choose your own adventure stories, what I really would suggest is that you plan out and write out all the sort of links between the different slides, so you've got it clear in your mind how the story can progress and all the possible arcs and links out to the different slides and where it can go. It will help you organize your thoughts a lot better, and it's better than sort of just jumping in, because you start to lose track of your hyperlinks and stuff like that. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and that you try out these choose your own adventure stories in your reading lessons, and that your students really enjoy them. Remember to check out the links below to get copies of some of these choose your own adventure PPTs, and thank you and goodbye.